sticky.
Say Reef. Say Mike. Say Mike. Reef just got on.
Mike. Reef just got on. His light green. No.
He a crybaby.
So you gonna air him or what?
Oh, you gonna air him? What? Willie, I'm Madman.
Right, he great. I knew he wasn't going. He was going to talk shit. I knew it. I knew he was going to talk shit. Hey, Lil A, watch he cuss me out. Lil A, hey, Lil A. Hey, Lil A. Boondocks, what's up, cuz? Yeah, he said he was on his way home about 20-30 minutes ago. He said he's taking a shower and then he'll be on.
Boo boy on timeout stairs.
Huh? Yeah, we about to do a podcast. You was perfect timing. Alright. Yo, A. Baby A.
It's Boo now.
Nah, I won't fuck with
Wow.
Boo Boo Nano on timeout. Boo Boo Nano on timeout, baby A.
He on timeout.
You on timeout, baby A.
No.
You gone. Stay sticky. Stay sticky. Burger time. Yeah. Man, don't be hey baby in the middle of our podcast, man. Mute your shit. No stopping him now. The Colts put their faith on. It's the new day, a new dawn.
Oh, before he did my insurance, it came to $800.
The Colts put their faith in Jackson, and he came through delivering 212 yards on the ground. Oh shit! I'm saying them Colts lost some stud offensive linemen, veterans too. Running back come out, still rush for 212 on the Titans. Doomed by giveaways. It is not easy to win on the road in the NFL, and Tennessee made it even harder this week. Tennessee committed 4 turnovers in their 31-3 loss in Indianapolis. Yeah, the Texans had all kinds of problems with the Jaguars. Wide receiver Pratt reached the end zone 3 times and driving the Jags to a win. Love to see it in such a passing league. Bo Jackson's this ain't no passing league, nigga. We run over here. Fuck. Butterfingers. Aaron Foster Jr. fumbled 2 times in the loss for Texas. Yeah, he kept getting cracked and he got hurt. That's what killed him in that game. He was handicapped too. Pretty impressed with some of the performances the Rams did today. I heard the Rams beat somebody the fuck up last night. I don't know who they aired. David Bannon just doing his thing today. ATL can't expect to win in Tampa like that. 6 turnovers there. Rat just get on the sticks and play. He don't care about nothing else. He be getting
Rams there, the young boy, the Jets.
Oh, the Jets. Oh, Lord. Chiefs beat the Broncos 41-14. DC hit a... I'm just frustrated. We had to play that game twice in my mind. The first time I felt like we was good. The second time it was some bullshit. I didn't feel comfortable with it. But you know how it is. This team has to be more focused. Simple as that. That's how they was talking. And that was the interview I got with the coach, DC hitter. Cincinnati made most of their Pitt's errors. So the new Pittsburgh Steelers Super Bowl team with a new head coach comes out and lose 21-41. 42-21. Bengals move on, man. That's how it go. What a day. Falcons fell to contain Bolton. 403 yards. This guy said, man, I'm the best passer in the league, dog. Can't stop my corner routes. Not talking about. Big matchup tonight, Redskins Giants. That's a big matchup. We got a late game tonight, 9:30. You're still being disrespectful, setting these late ass games up. It's all good though. It is all good.
We drafted late. We advanced a little late.
That's why I said it's all good. We chilling. Jaguars, Texans. Yep, Seahawks with the Dolphins. That game going on right now. Let's go look at the schedule, see who's playing right now. So we're gonna talk about it. Urban Myers and his full first season after a draft, his first draft class, Him, Nick Saban, and Jimbo Fisher right now are looking to do some
The whole
things.
college.
I got the whole. I grabbed the whole arsenal. Hey man, we got the bread to pay for these motherfuckers. Niggas like, how you got?
After winning that Super Bowl.
You got all of them. You got all this bread. You fucking me. You giving people $100 million caps. You fucking me. Teams league schedule right now. Lions and Vikings ain't. What time they playing? 7:30. Bills, Patriots. I know they scheduled. Cowboys, Browns are late game. Saints, Eagles. Saints get the force. Cardinals, Bears. Haven't heard anything from neither one of these two yet. Ravens, Raiders about to play. Packers, 49ers got a 8 o'clock or 8:30 game or something like that. Chargers, Panthers. They are on right now. Giants, Redskins not scheduled yet. All right, so we kind of getting down to the nitty gritty, which is cool right now. But hey man, coming into season 5, year 5 on the field, year 6 for real. We are getting there. 2024 we are in right now. We go to some of these rosters, bro. Hey, Cobra Commander. What we got going on in the trade department and some of these off-season moves and stuff like that, man. Let's get to that while we get to some of these rosters and these rookies.
See what's going on out here, man. You have any after draft trades just yet?
I think we had a couple of them. We know a receiver went to Seattle from the Cowboys.
The Cowboys did a little something. I don't think nothing went through yet. It's some rumblings. I don't think no trades actually went through.
So there's been a lot of talking going on right now.
Yeah, it's a lot of talking. The Raiders got a QB on the block. Cowboys got a wide receiver or 2 on the block. I think the Cowboys got a QB on the block too.
Cowboys got a QB on the block too. So we got some on the blocks going on right now.
Saints got a little wide receiver over there on the block. Man. Tell you what, any teams that's got something on the block, man, y'all want a little shout out right now? This is how we tell who's really out here watching, man. Tell you what, anybody who's out there watching, drop it in the comments so we can give you a little shout out who's on the block. So we don't know. We ain't no trade gave out, so I'm gonna give some shout outs before we show up. So just tag your team, DM me or nothing. That way we know who watching. You can't say, oh, I couldn't watch the live. But you tell me if you got somebody on the block, we're gonna give you a live shout out right here on your airwaves.
Yeah, we're gonna help y'all get rid of y'all players and shit. You know what I'm talking about? All right, so we had a lot of quarterbacks come out as always. That didn't mean it was a loaded draft class of quarterbacks right now. But I am going to talk about some notable quarterbacks that came out right now in the rookie class. So we had Peyton Lindstrom, who got drafted by the Bucks. And let's see what round he picked him in. This was a luxury pick. My question to you, was it a needed pick? Especially depending on what round he got him in. 4th round shorty. I mean, when you playing with a quarterback like Bolton over there, who just took you to the NFC Championship last year, is this somebody you drafting? 94 throw power, 76 speed, 83 SL. Are you going into the future saying that you needed a dog quarterback? This was one of the top quarterbacks in the draft class. Let's see,
I think he done learned. So if anything, even if he is gonna switch off, he ain't no surprise. He a future player. He ain't
I think he's just a backup player for him because Bolton is the guy over there.
Available at that point.
Right. So we got Eddie Minicool that went to the Raiders. This was one of the highly sorted out quarterbacks. He was an athlete at quarterback with 89 speed, 89 SL. He ran a 4.42 in this draft class, 93 throw power. This guy is a beast right now. And the Raiders drafted this guy. Does that tell us right away that Tyree Jackson is now on the block, right? Like right away. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. We got a new coach.
Tyree Jackson, new coach, new system,
new coach,
cheerleaders, man,
new everything. They are on a block over there right now. And what happens when a new coach comes in? He usually wants his own quarterback, right? He doesn't want to come in with somebody that was there already. He usually wants his own. But my question is, Tyree Jackson is a fucking dog, so I don't understand, Ain't too far of a difference, bro. He got 87 speed, 90 acceleration. Really too much of a difference. But he got 99 throw power. He's starting over. But again, a new coach comes in and they want their type of players to come in and play for them. So I like it. As we know, these speed quarterbacks really don't start showing their speed until they get factors and shit like that. So do you think this can help this Raiders offense going in a different direction with a quarterback?
We gotta see if that college system won't work in a Game of Thrones.
You give coaches 2 years, 3 years in real life, 2 years in Madden, and I'm giving him 2 years. I'm going to give him leeway to be able to, maneuver through and have a full season with his team and understand what his roster is. I still think right now is a fill and see with this guy. But he's going to get thrown into the fire right now because Eddie Minicle from Memphis is going to be a starting quarterback from week 1 to week 17. So let's see how that goes. Now, Aaron Rodgers Jr., Aaron Rodgers' son, comes from Penn State, who had an outstanding college career at Penn State. Young kid too. He came into college very young. Obviously ahead of the curve. You got Aaron Rodgers as a dad. You can do some things over here. You gonna get the top training. You gonna know how to play quarterback right now. He took Penn State to the Final Four in college football this year, and he dropped the bomb on them as a redshirt sophomore. Came out early. Bengals lose their quarterback in the offseason to the Browns, and they reload and fire with this quarterback. I like it.
Hey, look. Yeah, the Browns got more quarterbacks. They changed quarterback, like they changed draws.
Yeah, they quarterback transformers over there. They be rolling out.
Let them work his thing out. He proven that his system can't work over there. But yeah, man, old A-Rod Jr., 6'4" shorty.
96 throw power.
96 throw power, 86 short, 88 medium, 81 deep.
Man, 85 break sets. Yeah, he ready to go a little faster, 82 speed, faster than his dad was, 88 acceleration, and he's way more agile than his dad was. So, I mean, and Aaron Rodgers can get out the pocket. I like this quarterback, man. He did win his first game as a starter. I like it. I do think that having a rookie quarterback, he's going to go through some growing pains. But we know this team runs the football early and often over there. And they got their running back, Spencer, back off of suspension. So things is going to get really, really, really freaky over there. So I like it. Bengals, I mean, this is the quarterback that got drafted that we know starting. So that's 2 quarterbacks that we knew that came out of this draft that are now leading the head of their franchise. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out for the Bengals for taking that suspension like a G, hitting like a G on the chin, doing what you're supposed to. Like it happens sometimes. Like, look, it's a whole new season. He got a rookie QB. That's why he brought in a backup veteran. That veteran presence of Russell Wilson, just in case he got to get really sticky out there.
I get sticky. But let's talk about Cedric Rose from Texas, man. That's 69 overall. Now, he had a hell of a college season, too, coming into his junior year. I thought this guy should have been rated a little higher. He went to the combine and kind of disappointed everybody. He really didn't run a 40. Kind of took the Lamar Jackson approach during the combine, and I think that a lot of teams fell off of this guy's radar. He fell off of a lot of teams' radars. But here's the question. He possibly went to the best team that he possibly could have went to. Like, I don't think nobody else in the 3rd round, pick 2, goes and gets Cedric Rose. I think the perfect person to go get them is the coach out there in Texas right now. Like Cowboys and Austin, wherever the hell he's from. Jungle is the one guy that can make this guy a household name. And I think he's going to be a superstar in this league. How you feel about it?
You got a three-headed monster over there in Chubb, Locke, and Fuller. Locke being that rook last year, they got hurt, but didn't get really taste a whole lot of playoff time.
Right.
You know, Jungle with his system, with his offensive system that has matured to include the run game a lot. You know, we know his general system is slants and outs, but his system is matured, some deep routes and some running of the ball. This QB is gonna have some time to develop, but he's gonna have to do it on the fly.
Yeah, he's gonna do it on the fly.
When he gets into them games, he still does have the veteran Till over there at this point. But hey, I know Till is on the block.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, they openly put him on the block too. Like, it wasn't like it's behind scenes. like DeMar Till right now being on the block should not be a starter for this team. I think he disrupts this team. He's pissed off. I'm a Super Bowl winner. I'm 1 year removed from a Super Bowl game. I have done everything you guys asked me, and you over here trying to trade me, and I have no idea why. And this is bullshit, and I want out of here. So right now, to me, I think the Cowboys got a lot of media attention right now going on right now with this DeMar Till. That is a big trade right now. So to me, I want to see how he comes out of this, because Malcolm Claxton was overheard saying just because they drafted a rookie doesn't mean he's going to start.
He's starting over me.
Doesn't mean that he's going to start over me.
I know the system a little bit too, huh?
Just because you drafted a rookie quarterback doesn't mean if DeMar Till is not playing, that guy is going to have a hard time getting on the field. We're not letting Rose on the field right away. So to me, are we over here with some QB controversies going on over here?
Then we got the Cowboys coach. You want to call in, man? Cowboys GM. Somebody want to call in? Let us know what's going on in Dallas, man.
Yeah, that's the interview I want to see. I mean, you know
it's
what?
A little turmoil. Y'all had a little early exit from the playoffs last year. Lost in the bowl the year before. You the defending champ out there.
I mean, let's stay on the Cowboys for a second. Let's go to their depth chart. Let's see what he's thinking right now. Let's see what he's thinking right now. Well, he's always good.
Till want too much money. He's not paying him.
Well, Till's still starting as of right now and do it like that. But like I said, Till is all over ESPN, NFL Network, Madden Network. Is on the show. Till is very unhappy right now having his name on the block right now. Like he ain't a top tier quarterback in his league. He's pissed off right now. So they don't want to pay me. I already know what it's about. That was what he was quoted. They don't want to pay nobody over here. I know what it's about. So, you know, good written. Somebody please come get me. I'm a Super Bowl winning quarterback. I'm young and I'm ready to go, and that's what he's saying right now. So
jungle from that Baaaacccck tree, man. Time to pay you. Get up out of here, man.
Right.
And rings over there. So
I mean, at the end of the day, he do got the running game to hold it down. So like I said, now that I'm looking at the depth chart and I see DeMar Till still playing, maybe it's a wait and see approach over there. Now, what happens if somebody offer him some picks for this guy? Because there's some teams out here that can use this guy as a quarterback right now. How many teams you think gonna ignore the fact that DeMar Till is on the block right now and won't go after him?
I know one team that won't, that will ignore it. The Browns.
The Browns can't go after no more quarterback, but just imagine how patient if he was patient and didn't go after that kid in the free agency. Look what he could have made a move for. All right, so you know the Dolphins is going to stay with their quarterback. The Eagles going to stay with their quarterback. I want to see some of these teams that can play with this guy. I mean, Randall Cunningham, cool. Joe Montana hasn't showed me anything right now.
Some of the rivals, man.
I don't know what's going on with him though. With Ray Cash, the Bears been kind of quiet. We need to find out.
The Cardinals.
Nah. What you think? He can go to the Bears?
I'm thinking the Watson thing ain't really worked out. I'm looking at the Bears or the Cardinals, man. I'm kind of
Bears or the Cardinals.
Bears or the Cardinals. Let's Watson still.
I don't think the Cardinals really interested in him when they got Warren Moon over here like second. I don't think they're comfortable. But here's some teams I really think. Let's just get down to rosters right now. Get to the Jets, Lions. I mean, Lions is stuck with Tom Cruise. He likes him. I can see that.
Warren Moon in last year was contract over there, though.
Yeah.
As well.
Why is Aaron Jamal on the bench over here? What's going on? What is Reef over here doing? Haskins is fine. Brady over there. I don't know. Yo, bro, it might not be a market for this quarterback, bro. I done been through every team. I don't see a market. I don't see a market for DeMar Till.
You come to Baltimore and be a backup?
Come to Baltimore and be a backup, huh? I mean, Baker Mayfield's over here handing the ball off left and right. I don't think DeMar Till want to come over to this shit.
Playing their rookie superstar. Florida. QB.
I don't see a market for this Cowboys quarterback. I mean,
possibly looking at a deep free agency this year.
Oh God. Oh God! Now
Jamal and a Till in free agency.
A Jamal and a Till in the free agency. Somebody gonna go get them. They not sitting in free agency. Somebody gonna pay them in free agency before they trade for them. I just don't see markets for them right now. We done went through every team right now. I don't see markets. I mean, where's their QB market at right now? Let's get back to these QBs and these rosters. I don't see it right now, man. Like, okay, so
that running back in Baltimore, he could use a quality quarterback over there. Probably.
A backup quarterback over there.
He could use a quarterback. He got to start the running back over there.
Shots fired. Where he at?
He out here. Where he at, Boone?
Nigga, you ain't funny.
Let's get to the running backs that came out in this draft class.
Alright, just call me like that.
Alright, so South Carolina put out a running back, Patrick Harris. I don't know what round he got drafted in, but this guy looks like in a crowded backfield. I want to know, like, see, this is the thing I'm talking about. You got a superstar running back over there.
What team you on there?
I'm on running backs right now. I'm just on NFL roster. But can you go to the Ravens roster right now? Depth chart. Yeah. So let's see what round Patrick Harris comes out of. 4th round pick 18. That's right. He did have 2 4th round picks that draft. So you got Patrick Harris at 21 years old, 83 overall already, 94 speed, 91. But he got a shitload of backs over there already. Like, does this guy come in? Well, we got Coach Boone on right now. Does Patrick Harris, is he a starter this year, or is he a role player? Like, what was the thinking of drafting him?
Oh no, he gonna start. He gonna start out the gate, man. He gonna start out the gate.
Does that put you know, the other running back, Ray Rice, and them on notice right now, or is that?
No, Ray Rice he's still the ball. I mean, the boss hole. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's gonna be the rookie. Then it's gonna be Ray Rice. And it's gonna be Justice Hill.
Oh, okay. 3-headed monster coming out of Baltimore, pretty much what I'm saying right now.
So what's that mean? McGahee is on notice. He's on block. He's available. Boom.
Yeah, I can see McGahee
for the right price, man. McGahee he can go.
Right.
I'm not interested. I'm just we give a shout out to people on the block.
I'm just saying, you see that 95 stiff on, you know what I mean? Said, hey, 93 truck. I was saying.
All right, so one of the top backs that came out of this draft was DeMarcus Falk. Went to the Jets. This was a great pick in my eyes. With Le'Veon Bell being the age he is, I don't know if he's even still in the league or not. But they just got them a franchise running back that they can deal with the rest of this franchise. Honestly, I like this running back. Everything is advertised in my book already. Like 84 overall, I mean 95 speed, 96 excel, 95 agility. Funny, he got the last name Falk and came from San Diego State. Is there any relationship there to the Masha guy over there? 94 juke, 88 spin, 94 elusiveness, 77 strength. So he got big size, great size, 5'11", 220. But he's got wiggle with it though. Like this is a good running back to have over there. I definitely see what he did in game 1 because they did get aired. Oh Lord.
Got 14 points.
Oh Lord, 3 carries for -6 yards in game 1. Can't do that, but he's still a great back though. I like that pick. He will get it going over there. And then you got another running back, Denara Aldridge, came from Florida State, 5'9", 215. Another 84 overall rookie, 93 speed, 93 acceleration. It's pretty solid running back over here, and I think he comes in right away and demands carries right away. Leonard Pope at 5'10", 235. This guy got 89 speed, 90 accel. But he's a brick house, 88 break tackles, 89 truck, and I think that's perfect for the Raiders. They got a fast back over there right now. They need to change the pace back, so Leonard Pope should be able to help that out over there.
They still got Josh Jacobs over there as well.
Right. They got Kamara too. Kamara getting up there in age, out the door. You know what I mean? Completely out the door. And then you get Fred Teller, man. Fred Teller comes out at 88 overall. Yeah, he got issues, bro. There you go. Went to the Jaguars with the 3rd pick right now, man. This is a dog. Ain't no way around that shit. No way around it.
Wow.
This is a dog. Did this put Saquon Barkley on notice? That's all I want to know.
Man, Hey, that's what we're trying to find out. We asking you, is Saquon? What's
Saquon on
you gonna pick a top,
right
spend a top 3 pick on a player? You expecting him to come in there and ball, or I mean, what's the deal? What's going on in Jacksonville?
All right, so here's the story that's going on in Jacksonville.
Yeah, we listen.
Saquon Barkley said he won a Super Bowl here. He won an MVP already over here. He loves it in Duval. He loves it, completely loves it in Duval. But he's tired of being a workhorse all game long. Work done is more of a receiving back, here and there, scat back type. We needed another Saquon type of back right now. And to be honest, he put us in a situation where we went 3rd overall pick and got a back. And if this back can produce the way we are, we don't have no problem sending him somewhere closer to home, man. He wants to be around his family, man. You know, he's done a nice weather. He's looking to go back to Pennsylvania and that area over there, like Philadelphia, somewhere in that area. You know what I mean? He's looking for somewhere like that, New York, Pennsylvania, somewhere around that area. And we ready to accommodate that. So by week 8, Saquon might be on the block. That's all I'm saying. Just by week 8, Saquon might be on the block. Just know that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that was all about. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right, so Jerron Stevens comes from Wisconsin. I love all Wisconsin running backs, period. 6 foot, 197. Little guy, 80 overall. I like it. 92 speed, 93 acceleration, 90 agility. But we know Triple X is the man over there, like, period. But I think this is a good backup. The one thing I would say the Steelers lacked was a backup running back. And if Triple X wasn't getting it going, I just didn't think James Conner was the answer. And now they got an answer over here, and I like that a lot. Alright, so we go over here to Martin Boyle. I love this pick from the Seahawks. 81 overall. This guy got 5'11", 228 from Penn State. You know them Penn State running backs come out, they legit. 92 speed, 92 acceleration. I told you Penn State was in the Final Four in the college playoffs this year, man. I thought they were going to get to the championship game, but they lost by a late field goal. 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 90 agility. This guy's strong as an ox, 85 strength. He got 86 ball carrying vision right now, 85 break tackle, 85 truck, 85 stiff arm. This is one of those backs that can get built any type of way you want.
This is the real replacement to Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley, exactly. Because he got the other guy over there.
Progress. He drafted Chris James last year. He's a little smaller, a little shifty, a little faster, but it's safe to say that Martin Boyle is coming here to be that real cowbell over here. It's that MJD style.
Yeah, definitely. I like this. I like it a lot.
Bowling ball.
Definitely like it. We got a nice little big back from Georgia, Taylor Downing, man. Anytime you get a guy come out with 88 break tackle, 89 trucking, you know you got a horse on deck right now, man. So I like these backs. We're not gonna go no further than them. I want to see what I think the Redskins really need a running back over here, and with their style of play, they do got. I think they need a fast back too. But I like this back over here. I think he can keep chains going to help out that quarterback over there. Let's get to the receivers. Now this draft went receiver crazy, bro. Oh my God. Receivers went left and right in this draft. Like the first round, you probably saw damn near 10 receivers come out.
Early in the draft. It started early and kept going.
I really love the Falcons pick here. Derek Barrows. I ain't gonna lie to Jaguars. This was a Jaguar pick right here. 6'3", 205, man, 86 overall already at 21 years old from Louisville, 94. Now, you know Louisville did win a national title this year. 94 speed, 94 cell, 95 agility. But you got a guy got 88 catch and trap, 84 catch and trap, my bad. Special catch, 92 already, 83 short route runner, 85 medium route runner. This is a dog, bro. Like, you ain't nowhere around this guy. Like, this guy ready to go. I don't think Julio Jones is on this roster anymore, but did he replace Julio with this guy?
It's definitely that replacement. Looking in that big replacement pick for Julio Jones. When you lose Julio, it's hard to, like, you can't necessarily just replace him. But I think I like what the Falcons did. They definitely went after a veteran in free agency and brought in Odell Beckham, who's 31 years old, to help train these youngsters. If I'm not mistaken, he drafted a rookie last year also. He drafted two rookies last year, and Yeah, so this is definitely this Burrow kid, 6'3", is as close as you're gonna get to replacing the Julio to try to work him in the mix. But you still got that veteran presence with OBJ, who's 31.
You don't take a receiver with the 5th overall pick if he's not coming to be your #1 receiver. Period. Flat out. 5th overall pick. This guy's your #1 pick right now. Now, the guy that blazed the whole what's the name up? They said this guy had a faster 40 time than Tyreek Hill at the combine. We all saw it. I saw it. But Tobias Borden from Boston College, man, 5'9" shorty, boy, 184 pounds. Most people are gonna look at this guy and be like 98 speed, 96 acceleration. Oh my God, right? But you gotta really look at the totality of this guy. He is a receiver, bro. This guy can play.
Running routes early and often.
I mean, 81 catching, 83 catching trap, 84 short, 86 medium, 90 deep, 84 special catch. So you're going to hold on to some of them balls down there, no homo. 90 release, 92 agility, 94 jumping at 5'9". This might be that Tyreek Hill that we saw, you know, a couple of years in Chiefs Nation and then over there New York Giants. This is the next one, bro. This is the next one. I thought DJ Pill was going to take that title, but man, this is a stud, bro.
He might have went to running back.
Too fast. So, he too fast to meet the threshold.
Too fast.
Yeah, he can't be faster than 94 speed.
No, he that Tyreek Hill, that X Factor, that slot shorty, that all around, that returner, just get the ball, that jet speed man, that just get the ball in my hands and get out the way.
I'll tell you like
this. Get the ball in my hands, get out the way.
When they put their top receiver, one of their top receivers on a block for trading, that tells you what we saw and what they see in training camp with this guy. They ready to move on from it. Still got John Ross still over there.
Yeah.
Still got John Ross.
He got 90 release already.
90 release. You're not jamming this guy at all. Like,
not jamming this little short.
But is this little short guy a slot receiver? Are we gonna just look at him as a slot receiver, or are we gonna look at him as a real receiver over there? It's like a Steve Smith.
I think he's gonna be all around. Might be a Steve Smith, Santana Martin, a little bit of everything, man. It's got to depend what quarterback over here too, though. So you know, I mean, maybe Jungle working on a new system. It depends what QB's over here also. He got the rookie QB. So but that's what makes things even scarier.
Right.
Maybe now, trying to add some stuff to his game.
Something going on over there. We got to pay attention to these Cowboys, bro. So then you look at Solomon Church, man. Solomon Church was drafted. This was another high receiver that I was really looking at. He about to unlock already. I don't know what this little nigga over there doing. I don't know. He probably put him at every position on the man. Another first round pick, 23rd overall, Solomon Church from Texas, 6'3", 186. You draft a rookie quarterback, you bring in somebody he can grow with. Period. Right now, I like this guy. He's a nightmare matchup too. You come look at it. 90 special catch already, 86 deep route running. He already ready to go too. 87 catching, 84 catching trap. He's ready to go. 96 jumping, 94 agility, 88 release. He's good. 6'3". So we got some studs, man. Some good stud receivers to come out. Rashawn Hopkins went to the Giants, 92 speed, 92 excel, 83 overall. He's sure-handed right now from Arizona State. Vincent Estrada left, came over here, superstar already, 83. No, he came out. He wasn't a superstar. We picked the superstar trait on him, but at 6 foot, you lose Odell Beckham over here. You lost Pratt last year over here. So now you got a guy to come back and take that speed and blow the top off the coverage right now with that 95 speed, 97 acceleration. I like him too. I will not. You know what, Steve Urkel, this fucking guy, man. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
I throw crack left the lead. Hey.
Jesus Christ.
Man, the Steelers the Steelers passed the torch. Man, this guy named Steve Urkel. He could have, look, a coach, it was some discussion and some rubbling about this. Like, man, who is this cat? Man, look, man, you could at least name him Jaleel White.
Oh my God. The Cardinals drafted Khalid Hobbs from Alabama, 6'2". You always know you're getting a seasoned veteran when you get an Alabama receiver, but this guy can blow the top off the roof too. 97 speed, 91 cell. He's high 80s with everything going down. The number one receiver that was graded in the draft, he came out, selected to go, was the best receiver in the draft class until we got to the combine. When the combine numbers hit, you started seeing some guys that just stood in front of him. But Pearson Irons was a hell of a pick, 6'2", 221, big time receiver, strong as an ox. He does got separation speed, 94 speed, 91 acceleration, and he's high 80s throughout everything. So I like him too. I really love the pick that Marcus Spriggs going to the Green Bay Packers. We know the Green Bay Packers throw the ball a lot. I like this guy from Tennessee. 93 speed, 95 acceleration, another first round pick. As you can see, just looking at receivers, man, Ja'Carry Young from USC, 6'2", 198, 92 speed, 95 accel. It just keeps coming. Clinton Jenkins went to the Pittsburgh Panthers. Pittsburgh. Fucking Reefs team. Ashley Cooper. I don't know this guy, 6'4", 219, but 88 speed, not bad. 90 acceleration for a 6'4" guy. We got some guys like, man, still, we just looking at, look at Xavier Ramsey, 6 foot, 188, 93 speed, 88 acceleration. I did see a big time tall receiver that came out. That here you go. This is what I was looking for. Trey Rutland. Finally got you that guy, 6'5", 219. This guy got 90 speed, 88 accel, but he's agile, 92 agility, bro. 88 special catch right now. Is this a project kid or he's gonna play for you this year?
He got time in the room. He ain't got to step right out there and do it, man. He is growing, work in progress.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. We did have some great tight ends come out. I'm gonna show some love to these tight ends that came out. I like Richard Murphy, he's solid. As you can see, Dominique McCullen, pretty solid. You did have some speedsters and Arthur White. This guy ran 92 speed, 91 acceleration. He tore the combine up. Looking for him. Leslie McGee, another speedster, 88 speed, 92 acceleration. Aaron Hernandez, Broncos, 91 speed, 89 acceleration. This guy ain't changing. When he gonna change these names? Wade DeVoe, definitely not gonna play for you whatsoever. And I was gonna say I knew the Seahawks got a guy too, 90 speed, 86 acceleration at 6'5", 258. Pretty solid, yeah, pretty solid. When we talk about linemen, the best lineman to me that came out left tackle wise is Aguilar, Lucas Aguilar. So the Cardinals secured left tackle. At guard, we had some good guards come out in this draft. Austin Weaver, look at this guy, he was a dog. Zachary Crocker, pretty solid. But Leonard Parsons, this was the guy right here, #1 lineman in the draft. Ate the combines up, sitting over there in Bronco Nation where they want to run the ball. I'll tell you one thing, that Broncos got it up front on both sides of the ball, offense and defense, man. You win games in trenches. Let's see how that shit go. Centers, the best center to come out that draft went to the Colts right here, Stephen Kramer, 87 overall already. Let's go. Big time player, big time plays, big time moments. Nano got a pretty good safety too with Nash Richardson. Pretty solid. Joey Irwin went to the Bills. Nice 94 strength guy. Pretty solid. Alright, so right guards. I'm not going to keep going through all of them. I just want to see where they went at. We do got 81 jungle got guy, 93. This was a late pick for Onk too. Oh my god. He found him late. Ken Sullivan, 6'7", 335 from Penn State. Told you the Penn State boys was loaded over there. 83 overall, right now 96 strength. Penn State year, man. I don't know how they didn't win that shit. Louisville won it, but I don't know how they didn't. Alright, right tackles. It seemed like the Seahawks just cleaned up. So did the Broncos cleaned up also when it comes down. But let's see. I know we got a ready to go. Kyrie Donaldson. These Dolphins got some good linemen out of this draft class. They did lose to. They gained them back right now. So I like it. To me, this probably is the better right tackle to come out. Kyrie Donaldson from Alabama.
He moved his to left guard.
Yeah, I know he moved him to left guard, but we knew he was going to draft him into a guard. You know what I'm saying? He can play both positions anyway, so he knew that shit.
Donaldson,
Yeah, Donaldson right here, Donaldson. All right, so that's the offensive players that we saw come out right now. Let's get into some league talk right now, man. Like, all right, so
go back on here because I know some people got some comments or whatever. Let's see.
Yeah, read these comments.
Saints.
I'm about to.
All right, Chargers on the block. You see the Saints out here. Bait hater. Who is that again? He said Reef on the block.
Right. Who said Reef on the block?
Bait hater. Who is that again, man?
Yeah, he on the block, baby.
Hey, look.
Oh shit.
Hey,
I know who it is. I ain't gonna say it. Get
They
chill.
will say boom back on.
Oh shit.
A lot of whoever that is, Browns, 49ers, Broncos interested. They hater, you just Titans out here. Orange Tank said send Drew Lock. Then the bait hater said get Teal. And they say really Steve Urkel Bengals. Alright, see look, don't complain, man. I told y'all tell me who was on the block. Ain't nobody just said, look, y'all just trying to, people just looking for some extras, man. Y'all got extras. You good, man. Come on, man. So I guess the Chargers the only one that got some O-line on the block. Ain't nobody else put nobody ahead on the block.
Right. I got some linebackers and old linemen on the block. Holla at me.
Don't say we ain't try to help you out.
Yo, so I had asked a question during the off season. Top 5 scariest teams coming into this season. I want to get back into that topic. I did put my top 5 sleeper teams in the chat, but I want to talk about scariest teams right now. Who you think is going to be somebody you got to pay attention to all year? And it could be due to schedule. It could be, you know what I mean? It could be a lot of different things. But like,
if I'm going in the schedules, I mean, we know we have our normal teams. So without going in the schedules, and I really have to go back and look over their teams and just see where they at, and I haven't gone and done all that. Just some teams I'd say to be on the lookout for. It's interesting. The Seahawks didn't make the playoffs last year. They're normally in the playoffs. It looked like, I'm not going through their team right this second, but I did see some of their draft picks.
right.
During the draft. I think he got a couple of nice linebackers. I ain't directly going to this team, but I got.
He definitely did. He drafted some. He drafted probably the best linebacker to ever come out in our drafts, and that boy Enrique. And then he got Barnes, also outside linebacker. That's a dog. But then he went and got that workhorse in the backfield to run the ball. So to me, right then and there, he also got a couple of linemen too. But right then and there, just those 3 picks alone, to me, to what he did last year, because remember, he blew it up last year and had a bunch of rookies running around. And I agree with you. I think the Seahawks is one of the teams to be one of the scariest teams coming into the season, because not making the playoffs last year, he did it with a turned over roster because he traded so many players away that were starters for him. And I think this year, with one extra year of development with those guys coming in from last year, I think makes him scary this season. So because he had one of the best rosters over there in the NFC. So.
I think we shook it up a little bit in that quarter. There was a couple of little factors that played in the part. You know, we shook it up a little bit. And, so it's like we bought a new Rams user.
But he's one of my scariest teams this year too, because he gets the full season with that. He went to the Super Bowl at 4-4 and didn't even have a full season with his team. He has no idea what he had over there.
Won his division. Now he just had a full off season. He participated in the draft. I didn't even look to see what he did. And if he come in the league at 4-4 and make it to win that division, then make it to the playoffs, you got to put him in there.
Right.
Another team I'd say to look out for, and I have to go look at their roster. I mean, what's happened to the Browns? Like, he went on an amazing little run. He started out the season slow, went on a playoff run, and made it to the Super Bowl. And man, in 2 seasons, he hasn't. It's been kind of quiet over there.
Yeah, but I got him as my 3rd scariest team right now.
I have him. I don't have him. That's what I'm saying. I don't have him sticking out there too long. I mean, just not hearing nothing from him. He got to be on that scary team. This is weird.
I mean, a top player like him not making the playoffs 3 years in a row, that's why I think he's on notice. We saw him be on notice with having to make the playoffs that 1 year, even though it didn't happen for him. But you saw the focus that turned him around, and he rocked. It came down to the end. for him not making the playoffs. He didn't walk away quietly. So I think right now the notice of not being in the playoffs two years in a row and going to your third season right now not being in the playoffs, I think he is one of the scariest teams to play right now.
Third
because
season,
you get right. I mean, he does a lot. Yeah. But is he starting that quarterback though? Just because he got him, I mean, he's gonna start him.
Hey, bro,
I mean, so well, we'll see tonight. We'll see tonight. Cowboys Browns game is going to be electric. It's going to be electric tonight.
Hey, Cowboys and Browns. I mean, that game is televised. It's prime time. Y'all making this late night, so y'all make sure y'all post it in the chat, man.
Yeah, though. That's a prime time game. I definitely tuned into that game. That's prime time. That's going to set the tone right now for the season right now. Like, I think the Browns is on notice. Playoffs or nothing right now. He should be feeling like that. I think if I know Knox like I think I do, he feel the same way right now. Playoffs or none. So that makes him scary. So that's top three. You care to share two more scary teams?
I'm interested to see what the new users do as they come in the league, man. You know, you got a Vikings user, you got a Vikings and Cardinals new users in the team. Also got the Raiders user.
Did we rehearse this, bro? Did me and you rehearse this? Because I literally got the Vikings as my number 4 scariest team. Pitt and McCoy in the NFC North, bro. Real talk. Pitt and McCoy in the NFC North right now makes him almost a guarantee to win the division every year right now. And that puts him in a situation to get in a home field playoff game damn near every year right now. And now you're dealing with a guy who's going to give you playoff style football because he's going to run that football over there with Ezekiel Elliott and all the host of other guys he got. He is a scary team over there because of the division he's in and the hunger I know he's coming back in the league with. Yeah, so damn, bro, we ain't rehearsed this at all, but like we keep talking about the same goddamn teams though. Now I know you mentioned the Cardinals too. I think the Cardinals got a lot more work to do, and that division is way too hard right now. He got to get used to that team. He got a lot of work to do over there, but I know him. He'll be all right. He'll get it together. He'll be fine. But I don't have him as my 5th scariest team. But I would like to hear yours.
I'd like to hear, and my next team, more than likely, man, you know, I'm slapping myself, and I don't go through a thing that I was saying something about them coaches. Man, I'm on a mission this year.
Wow.
Man, it's all or nothing. I'm gonna be real. I'm putting it out there.
Bro, I was going to say.
I'm going in, I'm a butt ball you. I'm gonna smack you upside the head, however you call it, what you want.
Yo, bro, I was going to say you
stuck to their game plan. They would have won that second half of that game versus the Chiefs. I don't want to hit nobody mouth ball, nothing.
Right.
I'm telling you, we're going to run it, and run it some more.
Listen.
Quarterback's a little bit more seasoned. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the harder positions for me to develop, but I'm going to stick to it. And I'm telling you, I'm going to win 10, 11, 12 wins this year for
No,
10 wins don't get you in over there. We done seen that. So, sheesh, I win 11, 12 wins. Golly.
Oh my God.
It's tough. This AFC's tough, man. There's a lot of good users in the league, period. But man,
you got the AFC, AFC easy and the NFC North this season, so
man,
it's possible.
It matter. I gotta get 11, 12 wins. I gotta get up in there this year. Period.
Well, the reason why I said I like you at 5 as well, because it was going to be the Ravens or you. At 5 for me, and I was juggling between the two. So since you pitch yourself at 5, I'm gonna agree with you, but I'm also gonna talk about the Ravens at 5 too. But here's why I like you at 5 right now, because you're sitting in the same situation. I mean, D West can be a problem at any moment, but we're dealing with the same type of schedule that the AFC West had last year. Not shed light on the teams we got to play, but having the AFC East and the NFC North on your schedule this year is vital. It's vital to win games that can be won. You or me or D West cannot drop games that we ain't supposed to drop. But the schedule is a little bit in our favor right now, and you having a good team the way you are, and you should be hungry as fuck to get in these playoffs. I think the schedule is in your favor for you to be a scary team this year. But then I like the Ravens right now. Let's talk about it. I still think Knox is putting that team together over there. Right, I still think Knox putting that team together.
New Steelers user.
Exactly, new Steelers user right now.
Bengals got a rookie QB.
Exactly, bro. So you know what I mean. Go ahead and finish it.
On top of the
Ravens
missing the playoff last year.
Right.
My man had some. You know, he the real G.I. Joe out here. You know, he was tune into some things, you know, too much, but you know, he out here, he ready to get back to how what y'all say, Falk told Nano to get his swag back. Man, hey, boom, you ready to start dashing in the videos again?
Nah, but see, Boone up to something right now because we about to see a whole new OVO team right now. Just don't invite Reef. Just don't invite Reef to your OVO team, man. Please don't. He don't deserve it, bro. This guy fucking.
We know he up to something, man. We know he up to something.
But I know who coming. I know who the fuck coming over here. I know who coming over here. It's gonna be hard because y'all two gotta go at it. But I know who's coming over here. But we gonna keep that quiet. Man. But here's the thing. I think them Ravens are scary right now. Again. Steelers being gone, new coach over here, you gotta fill that team out and do some things over there. Circle Bob can play, so we know who he is. It's no big deal. But I just think, man.
Hey, don't get mad when I say you got the best running back in the league, because when we had these arguments about quarterbacks, motherfucker, I be the one that arguing, be the one saying Lamar QB, and including his rushing TDs with his passing TDs versus Patrick Mahomes stuff. So,
I ain't talking about that, man.
Not bad for a quarterback. I'm not bad for a running back. But listen though, Boone, to me, Boone always with that quarterback / running back in the backfield has one of the best weapons in the league right now. I just think this is going to be a season where he finally just buckles down because. And use the whole field in his weapons this year. Like he has a lot of weapons on that offense right now, and for him to go draft a running back to put in the mix and have a three-headed monster over there, he's telling you what he's really trying to do right now. That's the first thing. But you got some receivers over there. Oh my God! And you got some receivers over there that can take the pressure off of Hollywood Brown right now, and I think he's due for that right now. So that's what makes him scary to me. Especially if you trying to chase Marmar all game long and Hollywood running deep, and you got to worry about that too. And then all of a sudden Anquan Bolden starts getting these little tight end numbers, 10 yards a catch, 5 yards here, 6 yards here, 7. What are you going to do? Because that is going to be the most hardest stop offense to stop in the league if he motherfucking puts it all together right now. And if you slowly been watching him, his style of play is starting to turn into that a little bit, but it depends on who he's playing. You know what I'm saying? Like I think not making the playoffs, he's going to focus on making the playoffs this year. I think he's going to play like that all the way throughout. So yeah, I got him as one of my top 5 scariest teams right now, man. That's
yeah,
crazy.
I think there's no reason why Boone should win that division this year. They say the Browns still going through a little bit of a transformation over there. Even he didn't even have any draft picks in the first 2 rounds, but he's transforming over there. Bengals man got them a rookie QB, and he still has his running back and back on schedule with things. Got a new Steelers user. Of course, it's going to sometimes take a season for people to figure it out with their team and even make a move or two. So the one constant of everything over there is the Ravens. And sometimes, you know, it's just about coaching and picking up them sticks. So he start out tonight with the Raiders. Hey man, look.
Oh God.
You got the Raiders tonight. Ravens and the Raiders tonight. We just
who you got winning the NFC North this year? You got the Ravens?
Yeah, AFC North?
AFC North.
Yeah, it gotta be the Ravens. That's the one constant over there right now.
All right, I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say this is hard, bro. This is hard for me to say.
Man, look, we got a new Steelers user. Bengals does have a rookie QB.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say I'm gonna say the Ravens because of the new QB over there with the Bengals. But that new QB shit ain't gonna hurt him. It depends on if the AFC North guys that play him all the time can keep that run contained. If they do that, now you put it on the quarterback, and he was already like that. You make him throw the ball, you got a shot to beat this guy. So I'm still gonna go on a limb and say Ravens. But I think Bengals gonna come in 3rd this year. I think Browns is moving back up that. Yeah, I think he's moving back up that chain. Let's go to the AFC South, man.
I just think the Browns has a little bit more 1 or 2. If he had like some earlier picks, could add a little piece. You know, he's had some cap situations, but he's cleaning it up. And shout out to Knox for sticking through that shit. He don't really do no bitching or none of that
nigga
stuff.
Ain't asked me for shit. Man, can you help me with my cap? None of that shit. Then call me all types of names because I ain't fucking helping you with your cap. All that he ain't did none of that shit. He's just running through it himself. Oh man, you giving all your boys shit. He ain't none of that. He just fucking manning up and handling that shit and not bitching about it. Some of y'all motherfuckers need to take notes for real. But anyway, AFC South. I mean, you got yourself going to the playoffs right now. You winning this division right now. Are you going to win this division this year?
You don't win this damn division every year, man.
Yeah, but not one. I mean, I lost it last year.
Fucking ass. I'm gonna fight my ass off for this bitch.
I think the Texans is here to stay. I think you are up and coming right now. I'm gonna say I want to win a division. I'm trying to win this motherfucker, but I ain't gonna lie, man. We all play each other tough every fucking season, so it's like it can be anything. But right now, I do think I'll win this division this year. I think I already got the early jump on the Texans right now. But he was handicapped. He still was on suspension and shit. So he played a pretty solid game considering he played with Minshew and shit. But it was a good game. So Texans ain't going nowhere.
We honestly, it almost damn near the top three of us. You don't want it every year except last year. That might have been the largest gap between us. Normally within like 2 to 3 wins between the 1 and 3. It's real close. So, but you know, you the Super Bowl champ. You the only one that got a belt over here, a ring over here. He did win it last year. But man, we making some moves, man.
AFC East: Jets, Dolphins, Patriots, or Bills. I think the Bills is back. I don't think the Bills is going to not fight for this division. Can you see the Jets winning this division, Dolphins winning this division, or can Onk come over here and win this division? Because I would think Onk will be the one to win this division right now. Like, to be honest with you, I think the Patriots should win this division. But Kenny?
The Patriots probably should. Just going straight looking at their teams. And we had to go through the Jets team and see his full off season. He's another user that joined halfway through the season last year, right?
Right.
So this is I'm interested to see how he develops and does. No, he drafted last season.
He came in at the end of the year, but he had one full season. He had one full season.
Full off season, right? He drafted cash last year. Okay, so this is his full first off season. I'm interested to see the Dolphins. Man, I mean, just not going through the teams or nothing, looking at schedule, just off the team-wise. If Unc plays his games, he should win his division with the Jets coming in a close second. With the Bills, you know, fighting for that third spot-ish, you know what I mean? But
I think by week 10,
we've seen the Dolphins go to the playoffs.
I think by week 10 is going to be a game or two. Whoever's winning the division only going to be a game up by week 10. Over here, man.
So you say he should be playing his games.
He's gonna play all his games. The only way he ain't playing it if he gotta play the Cowboys. I'm telling you right now. All right, so AFC West right now. Do we see anybody stepping up over here? All right, so the one is always constant right now. The Chiefs is going to be constant. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I think the Broncos' schedule is very hard this year. He had a lighter schedule last year, and he did everything he had to do with that type of schedule. But right now, this schedule is brutal. He got a damn near first-place schedule right now because of the Chiefs. So I think the Chiefs still going to win this division because I think the Broncos is going to drop some games throughout the season that the Chiefs won't drop. But my question is Mike ready to make a charge to come in second in this division? I think the Raiders going to finish dead last in this division right now. But can Mike step up and overthrow Broncos? Broncos been in second place for the last 2 seasons.
I heard an echo in here. Can you be quiet? What was that noise?
I heard something. I heard it. I don't know.
What was that noise?
I don't know.
You gotta ask the question again. Can Mike win this division?
Can Mike come and steal this division?
Can Mike come in second? At least second?
This motherfucker throwing up and all that shit right now. He don't give a fuck about Madden.
Man, shout out to Mike, man. Go get your hat tied, man. You missed the draft, and we know you sitting there.
Tell your girl to rub the back of your tonsils. Something. You all fucked up over there. NFC North right now. I got the Vikings winning this division right now, and here's what I'm going to tell y'all. Vikings win the division. Packers come in second. Like it or not like it, Vikings win the division. Packers come in second. Packers is going to split a game with the Vikings this year. Watch. That's just what I'm calling right now. NFC South. Saints, Bucks, Panthers, Falcons.
Man, this so something that was said to me last year was they thought this division was better than what we was giving them credit for. Because we always talk about the AFC North. Yeah, the NFC South. This division, listen, this division
Dirty Rat isn't spending enough time over here. He just hops on the players' games. Dirty Rat can play football, bro. Like, he can upset people at any moment, but he just doesn't. I gotta get to Dirty Rat. Dirty Rat is a different type of species, bro. He's not of this planet. That's my guy. But I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get in his head this year, and I'm gonna make sure he can get off that other shit and start playing his fucking games more than now, because he'll play his games. I mean more like pay attention to your team. Develop these guys. Really get over here and focus. Because when I tell him, when I hit him up and be like, yo, I need you to win this game, he win those games. Every time. So I need him to focus the fuck in right now. And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Reef got the roster, period, to be able to compete with anybody over here at any moment. Reef just is in his own way all the time. If he get out of his own way, Reef can do some things. But if he's in his own way, he's going like right now. Reef's so mad worrying about me not helping him fix his cap and all that shit yet, and whatever else I told him I would do that I didn't do yet, that he'll go out and lose the next 3 games just because that's on his mind the rest of the time until something gets done.
Reef like on some goofiness, man. Just like I pull everybody else out there, I'm gonna pull you out there too, bro. Like, we literally in the draft, and we seeing across on the bottom of the screen what you're doing. The game is giving us updates. So it's easy for somebody to read it and start laughing you out, like, bro, like, come on, man, like, you know I've been through this, man. But all right, so you saying Saints or Bucks over here?
I like the Bucks. I like the Bucks taking this division.
Bucks, right?
I like the Bucks taking. I just think he's in his zone right now. I think he's getting that team together. He's focused. Yeah, but I think the Bucks gonna win it this year, and they always gonna flip flop in my opinion, bro. But I do think Reef will give these guys a problem over here, especially once he get out. Like I said, he get out his own way right now, man, and stop thinking people don't like him or all the other shit he on right now. If he just get the fuck out of his own way, he'll be fine over here. And
he just tune in. He tune in.
Because he be giving these guys problems. He give all of them problems. He give the Bucks problems. He give the Saints problems. So I like Reef. You can't sleep on Reef, bro. And I love his quarterback. I think he got one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
He just won his game. Week 1, 28-14.
Right. So, but the Saints, man, I think the Saints found something over here. Chris Leak is really special for him, and I like what he got going on with Jacquez Green. I love the Saints, his attitude. I love his activeness. I like how he played the game. He watches everything, so he's never coming into a game butt naked. He always got his eye folders up. He watching his shades up. He see everything. He bust moves. He know what he's doing. He's a typical user you want in your league, bro. Period.
Like, give a shout out to the Saints,
man. Yeah, man. Saints, he be balling out, bro.
He didn't make it all the way to the bowl or anything, but last season he put a hell of a year. He took a step up. His whole game and everything stepped up.
I told you that was my hardest game last year. Right. No matter who I lost to, this was my hardest game last year. Like, it was my hardest game. I honestly think he knew me more than I knew him. I never played him before. He never played me. But I just think his film work and him watching, like, sometimes you watch everything. Doesn't mean that you scouting and all that, but just paying attention to what's going on. You watch every game. He cuts me out every day. Yo, why you gaming in the chat? What the fuck? Like, but he watches everything, and watching. You can study a game just watching. Like, you don't mean to, but if you got a football mind, you're gonna take tendencies down. Like, and I think he came into that game, bro. It was one of my hardest games I played. The Bucks and the Seahawks are always alike to me for our system runners. The Bucks more of a system runner on defense as well, and I think that will get him into trouble more than it helps him sometimes on defense. But offensively, this guy can play with the best, bro. And period, he can play at the best because he can sit here and throw the ball all around the park all game long, or now he's running the ball. So I like what he got going on over here. And again, Reef got the horses over here, like everywhere. It's not a player at any position that's not one of the top 10, top 5 guys on the roster right now, sitting on this Panthers team right now. Period. So when I hear shit like, man, I'm slighted, I don't got the same team as y'all, then you got top everything over there. You just gotta get out of your own way and play, bro. Like, it's just that simple. Stop worrying about all the little shit and fucking play. Learn how to do shit instead of asking for it or thinking that you being slighted. Pay attention. Actually pay attention to what's going to fuck on and watch your whole game change. Simple as that. You don't have to get it the same way Nano got it. Yeah, Nano was hand-feeded. Yeah, we spoon-walked Nano through everything. You don't need it that way. We tried doing that with you at times. You come and chat with us, and niggas don't want you over here because you complaining about everything. I don't want to hear that shit. Learn from motherfuckers and play, bro. You got Boone that was interested in you, trying to help you get better. You had all of us actually trying to help you get better in ways, and you just burn those bridges all the fucking time. Because the moment you get mad about something, you start talking the bullshit. Nobody want to hear that shit. You got one of the best teams in the league right now. Play your fucking games, focus on you and yourself and not everything else, and you fuck around win this division this year. It's that simple. NFC East, I don't see nobody beating Jungle over there. I don't think Black is consistent enough. You know, he got handed a playoff team pretty much, so I don't think he's consistent enough to be able to do anything over there. Jungle wins his division, and no need to even spend time on it. But here's
who we got playing that QB.
Here's the cat in the bag. If we can get Nano to play good football, and the Cardinals is over here building this team back over here, are we looking at the next best division of football right here? I think so. I like it. I wouldn't even. I'm not even comfortable with calling who can win this division right now, man. Like I said, this guy Deadly comes in and do some shit that's very impressive. What I saw him do, like that was a hell of a run from 4-4. But he did lose some games in that 4-4 run. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he's untouchable at all. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I think Bigavelli still has the team to beat over here. And let's see, bro. Like, let's just see what happens.
I think just like on the outside, without necessarily going and break it down every little pick and every all the rookies. I think it's safe to say Bigavelli had a solid draft.
2 years in a row.
Last year, 2 years in a row. So some of those youngsters are developed this year. And some of them youngsters are developed a little bit more, and he added a few more in the mix. But sheesh. Oh man, you know what? My boy going out of he's gonna be out of town.
Exactly. That's why I said Seahawks. He's going out. Yep.
Yeah.
So
Seahawks,
that's why I said Nano has an opportunity this season right now, and the Cardinals, both of them. They both got opportunity this year because of that Seahawks shit. And I just don't think the NFC as a whole is strong enough that 3 people can't get in from one division. You feel me? Like, I think 3 teams can get in from one division. I think if these guys might be the strongest over here to do it.
I don't think they can, because you're going to see the Saints and the Bucks. I think at least 2 is going to come from that division. So it only leaves one up spot.
Yeah, you're right.
Two in this division.
You're right.
Nano BS, he maybe can.
I'm not saying it's on Nano. I think Anton got something to say about that, bro.
Anton and Cardinals. Okay. All right, that's what we're talking about. All right.
I'm talking about.
I thought you were talking about Nelly Vanilla.
So I'm gonna repeat what Bigavelli said just now. All that running for 200 yards shit is over this season. And Bigavelli, I know you're watching. Just you know, give me a comment if you agree with this. When I went through that 5-game losing streak, my problem was those linebackers I had just wasn't ready yet. So the run game killed me. People were just running the ball on me, keeping the chains moving right now. The moment you see the development change in those linebackers, that run game get a little bit harder when you got the horses to better shut that stretch, right stretch, left shit down. You feel that way this year? You feel like you in that position right now?
Is that why you went linebacker heavy?
Yeah, some people might have questioned me like that. This nigga got 12 linebackers over there. You fucking right. The run game didn't change on Madden. Just think about it. I was a pass interference away from the offs. Yeah, I definitely saw that. But here's my thing. Nothing changed. The run game is still OP on Madden. But thanks to Ants League, and we develop our rookies and I edit the draft classes and all that, the run game ain't as OP as it is because you got the players to be able to counter it now. So it's nothing different changed in that, and the run game's still OP to the point where everybody can get blocked left, right, and all that shit, stretch this and that. It's just the players that are coming out in our draft class are ready to stop the run. So when you can hold guys to not being able to throw the ball, not being able to run the ball, and they got to throw the ball, that changes a lot. Because there's at least down there, we got 32 users. I would say 18 of them can't throw the ball. I say at least 18 of them can't throw the fuck football, so it's just that simple, bro. Like, and it comes down to that shit. Yeah, man. So, all right. So we got the Seahawks winning this division. I have him winning it, even if the Rams wasn't going on vacation. I still had the Seahawks winning this division this year, man. period, right now. But who you see in the Super Bowl this year, man? Who representing the NFC in the Super Bowl this year?
Man.
Are we gonna see somebody new?
Man, you know, it's debatable. I don't know how long Denton Rams gonna be up out of there. Jungle might be back in the Super Bowl.
Nah, I'm telling you right now, the Bucks going to the Super Bowl this year.
Bucks going to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, Bucks going to the Super Bowl this year. He just won one in another league right now. He got his little mojo going right now. I think the Bucks go to the Super Bowl over here. Who's representing the AFC in the Super Bowl this year?
Sheesh. Man, you know, bro, maybe just as I just be giving people nicknames, man. Maybe I can foresee the future, man. Is this the year that Andy Reid can get that monkey off his back?
It sucks though, because yeah, it is the year he can get it off his back. But then the problem is the moment he win the Super Bowl is gonna be because crack ain't in the league no more. I'm telling you now, he won that Super Bowl. I don't give a fuck crack in the league or not. He won that motherfucker. Let me talk that shit all y'all want. So let's change that noise right now. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. But I see. I'm gonna be honest with you. None of y'all might not agree with this shit though, but like I think the Ravens is going to the Super Bowl this year, bro. I really do. I really believe that shit. Yeah, that's my boy. Yeah, you fucking right. It's one of my favorite best friends on this Madden shit. Outside of Madden, but I think this nigga going to the Super Bowl this year, bro. I just think he consistently, nothing's changed. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, like I traded 8 motherfuckers, just traded Chark away. I'm trading people, moving pieces in. This guy has the same roster, been consistent for the last 3 years, really, outside of drafting people. Like I just see it, bro.
That's why he should win that division. I mean,
right.
If he gets that role, we talked about his division over there. Basically, just it's a lot of changeover in his division. So if he can get that morale going, and we know how the momentum swings in this Madden, if we get that season rolling in the right direction and get that high boost and have that team rolling on all cylinders, there's no reason why he can't get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think Ravens and the Bucks is going to play in the Super Bowl this year, man. That's my call. It never goes down like that. We always think we know who won't get there. It never goes down like that. But the Ravens and the Bucks, and then my sleeper behind that will be the Seahawks and me. I think the Chiefs. I don't want the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl, because if he win that shit, he ain't gonna lose the next 3. So I'm cool with him just not winning right now. As much as I'm a fan of him, hating, fuck that. So I look at it like this: if the Ravens ain't getting to that bitch, I'm getting there, and I get there because the Ravens beat the Chiefs, and then I beat the Ravens in the AFC Championship. And if I have to play the Chiefs to get to a playoff, to get to a Super Bowl, I think I'll lose that game again. Definitely think I'll lose that game again. I'm a fight to win it, but I think if the Bucks don't get there, I think Big Avelli gonna get there. I think Jungle gonna fall right before the championship game.
I mean, to who?
I think he's gonna lose to somebody before the championship game. I don't know who, but don't let the Rams get the fuck in there. That's his Achilles heel. Rams get in there. I mean, the Rams can get in there no matter. He only gonna miss a week. He's gonna miss 4 or 5 games. He come back. We just saw him go from 4-4 and get to a fucking Super Bowl. So don't really
be between anywhere from 4 games to 7 games.
Yeah. Well, it can depend on what. Yeah, no, on us in our league.
Right.
Listen, I'm trying to motivate Falk more than anything. I definitely think Falk going back to the Super Bowl as well, but I do think Boone is the one going to go this year. I think Falk will win one before it's all said and done.
Last year he committed to the run last year, but his running back hadn't unlocked it in the season. I will say every season, them last 2 games in the season, he has had a key injury. He had
for the last three playoff games.
He got Hardman hurt 1 year, then he got the running back hurt 1 year. And even he didn't have his running back abilities.
I'm going to give a franchise guru tip out right now. Here's the franchise guru tip. All you fuckers that watch Crack beat Falk year in and year out and see that he's playing man-to-man the whole time when he playing and all that, good luck trying that shit. I'm going to tell you right now, Go ahead and be that team that want to come out and play man-to-man all game with him right now, and give him 7 to 8 games of having to see that shit, and then good luck with that shit. I'm telling you right now, do not do it. Do not think that, oh, let me go back and watch what Crack was doing to beat him and all. Do not do that shit. Come with your game plan and play your game plan. Try to keep everything in front of you with him. Simple as that. Do not start that man-to-man trend shit and like the 3-4 drop cover 2 shit going on right now. Do not start that shit and think every time you play the Chiefs you gotta lock him down man to man right now, because you're giving him early games to distinguish that shit. And believe me, I'm telling you this, he knows what was beating him, he knows why he's been losing to that shit, and he's not losing to one of y'all with that shit. I'm telling you right now. So don't start that shit. Go in there and play him the way you would play him any other time. Don't start that man to man shit, because when we get to the playoffs and shit, that's when you want to run man on him. Don't give him 8 games of man-to-man coverage and shit, so by the time you get to the playoffs you gonna hear nothing but woo baby, and I'm out here that shit. Keep the Chiefs at bay. Keep him quiet. Let him relax. Don't mention his name. Don't call him Andy Reid. Don't do nothing. Let him chill. Let him chill. But yeah, I do think it's going to be the Bucks and Ravens this year, man. I think Falk will have to wait one more season. I definitely think Falk will have to wait one more season.
There's quite a few teams that can make that step. Like it's definitely a couple of teams. Something I did want to ask the people that's out here watching in the league, man, if there's any rookies that you think that you drafted as a dog, that we ain't talk about any rookies as dogs, man, let us know. Right quick. Yeah. Let us know. Just drop a line right quick.
Yeah, because I definitely want to do a rookie. I want to do a rookie like highlight thing this year. I'm bringing the videos back out because we're getting close to real draft. So I want to do some things now. So like, let's talk. Like pay attention to y'all stats and what y'all got going on, especially these rookies and shit. Like, so if you having good numbers with these rookies right now, please DM us and let us know, so we can show love.
And please make sure you tag mark your videos correctly. This is year 5.
Yeah, year 5.
Game of Thrones,
year 5. And then not for nothing, you got a big play that happens in these games right now. Do me a favor, clip that shit for me. Clip it and send it to me, because I'm gonna start making videos, and we can do the da-na-na while we doing these podcasts and shit. Boom, got the green screen. We can get that highlights popping behind that shit and really turn this bitch up. So show some love, man. You got some big plays that happen, like the bull Pratt went crazy on the Texans today, mossing him all crazy, jumping over 5 niggas for a touchdown and all that. That's gonna be da-na-na moments. Da-na-na. Oh, and we also bringing air.com back too. So don't be out here again, Eric, because you getting talked about. I'm telling you right now.
Don't be, or donut shop, man. That's
donut shop. Holy moly donut shop. We're gonna have a segment called Holy Moly Donut Shop, and then a segment called Air.com. So Bigger Belly coming back to be the host of that. So every time we get to Air.com, he gonna come on, and we're gonna talk about the Air.com, and then the Holy Moly Donut Shop. We got Hero Burger's gotta be the motherfucking guy to talk about the Holy Moly Donut Shop.
By a field goal today, Hero Burger, but you gonna be you made sure you called that time up, got that little field goal there.
Can't you hear that Calvin Albert, bro? That I wanted him so bad, bro. A-Bot, oh my god, he is good shit. That's a good pick, Knox. I definitely wanted him. That's a good pick. But look, bro, can't you see Hero Burgers now coming on the show? Somebody got donuts. I'm like, oh man, he got donut. I'm the Hero Zero Burger. Let's go. Andy, I'm in your ass. Andy, I'm in your ass right now. Oh my god, you gotta get Hero Burgers on, bro. Oh my god, tell him to go buy a 5th and then get on.
Oh yeah,
man. Javon Miller. Here, dog. What position he play? Who he play for?
Who's Javon Miller? Who's bait hater? All right, Calvin Albert, the D tackle for the Browns. Yeah, he's definitely
that's a great pick. That's a great pick. That's a hell of a pick, though. All right, fellas, man. It was good talking to y'all, man. The comments is popping. I know the video's popping. We probably gonna have a fucking 60+ views on this bitch. We will be back, man. We ain't talk about the defense, the rookies and shit like that. We'll talk about scheduling. We're going to do some things when we come back, man. So we got a couple big games coming up, man. Please tune in. Post those games in the chat so we can watch it, tune in, and show love. You heard? Best league around, hands down. Don't ask somebody, find out yourself. It's AntHits, the franchise guru, with Cobra Commander, doing what we do best. My boy DC Hitter is on daddy duty right now. Hitter the spitter. He out there talking about go Riley at cheer practice right now. You know what I'm talking about? Give me your A. Give me your R. You got your R. You got your R. Give me your E. You got your E. You got your E. Give me your E. You got your E. You got your E. Give me your F. What's the next spell?
Steve Urkel.
Oh my God. Yeah, this guy, man, fucking names, bro. Steve Urkel. I thought we was getting rid of those names, bro.
Man, we're gonna have to bring you on the podcast. We gotta find out about this, man. What's up, man? You talking like, man? You got Steve Urkel. Come on, man. You got Jaleel White. You got. I can't even name.
No, you just gotta let geeks be geeks, bro. That's just that simple, man. It's like they got space in this world, bro. Geeks. Let's just let him be. Let's just let him be who he is, bro. Like you can't. Sure, everybody can't have broad shoulders and tough as a motherfucker. Let him be the geek he is, bro. Like if he wants Samuel Jr. as his fucking middle linebacker, then fuck it. So be it.
Hey, bro, I tell you what. Win that division this year, I won't complain. We won't say nothing else about it, man.
Fucking Steve Urkel, every receiver. If any of y'all niggas let Steve Urkel, if anybody in that NFC let Steve Urkel score 10 touchdowns this year, kill yourself. Fuck out here. Yeah, he better, I better see Steve Urkel in the injury report the moment somebody that's good play his ass. There's no way. Matter of fact, I'm putting this on motherfucking McCoy tonight. McCoy, you got him first. Y'all should be playing right now. If Steve Urkel is not on the injury report at the end of your game, kill yourself. Got this motherfucker running around talking about, I got Steve Urkel.
Well, Howard, he ain't got on pants. He ain't got on pads. This nigga got suspenders.
You might as well put a kicker helmet on that motherfucker. Put the kicker one-bar face mask on his stupid ass. Put a donut on the back of his neck. Just have him looking all goofy out that motherfucker. Because I zero in on. I play him too, boy. Don't let Voorhees catch him. He out of here, bro. I'm putting him to sleep. Hey, wish I would let him be on the field.
When you play him, he's straight linebacker, straight 3-4 the whole game.
Man, I'm a trot, bro. Listen,
hits everything till he drop.
I'm telling you right now, if you think I'm gonna let Leonardo DiCaprio run the ball on me, or Steve Urkel run the ball on me, we putting these, man. Listen, I can't win that game. When the fuck I play them?
You want that Tom Cruise throw a touchdown? No. Go in the end zone, have a drink, man. How right out of rehab? How you gonna let that, man? How you gonna
let Tom Cruise throw? Tom Cruise came in the top 3 this year. Computer love. When I play these fucking Lions. Man, I gotta wait till week 12 for this shit. Listen. All right. Anyway, all right, fellas, man.
Game, that Browns, that Cowboys at 9.
I can't wait to see that game.
After that, y'all make sure y'all post that, man.
Man, that shit. Yeah, we hitting that shit right after that. Then we got some big time games coming up week 2. Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about the week 2 big games.
Week 2. What we got
Browns
going on?
And Ravens.
Damn. Soon as you turn it on, Browns, Ravens. Let's go.
Back-to-back.
Damn. Damn! As soon as you turn it on, Browns Ravens game right now, man. Whoa, Broncos Jaguars in this bitch. Oh Lord, let's go. Nano Burgers and
Panthers,
I like that. Panthers Vikings, definitely like that. Let's see, Saints Raiders. Oh Lord, Bengals Dolphins. Bucks Chargers, Chiefs Texans. I like this game. This game, Kyler Murray back. Ooh. Brian Cushing back. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. I can't wait to see that one either. Seahawks, Bears, Colts, Bills. I like this game right here. I'm calling the upset right now. Hydro Wolf wins this game by 17 points, my boy. Let's go. Ain't no more my shot. He got OJ Simpson in the building right now. He ain't playing. Back in the building. He's done with getting slaved at work and all that shit. He gonna beat the Colts 17-3. Woo! He kicks the field goal and don't get the donut. This nigga don't get donut. He kicked the field goal and don't get the donut. He's out of here. Listen, Bills will beat the Colts. Week 2, fellas. Bet money.
Bet me a pick on that game.
Bet money.
Taking all picks.
Bet money.
17-3.
17-3 is the game. If it ain't 17-3, it's 24-10. That's the game. Buffalo Bills beat the Indianapolis Colts. Week 2. What upsets you got? You got any upsets going on right now? Here go my second upset.
I want to see.
Bucks lose to the Chargers, 84-3.
Hey, look.
Oh, I'm playing.
He had some of that laughing gas over there.
Ooh, baby. Bills putting coats to sleep. Let's go.
Let me ask you this. Can the Titans pull an upset over the Jets?
That's a good question, bro. That's a good question. That's a really good question.
He gonna let the seventh grader beat him? The junior high school beat him?
Hey, can we see Rich the Barber beat the Cowboys?
What about Unc and Nano? Patriots at 49.
I like this game, bro. You know what? I'm making this the game of the week. If this game's played and Nano has to broadcast on that microwave, when we watch this game, if 10 people are viewing this game, and I know y'all the 10 people watching this game, I think I'm gonna let Nano on chat with me this game so I can be in the broadcast. Type your name in if you tune into this game. I got something special for you. We tuning in. We gonna put Unc on notice right now. We put Unc on notice. Ain't no way around this game, Unc. You gotta play it, and we gonna put you on notice. Simple as that. Let's go. And I'm calling for Unc.
Y'all need to type the time y'all playing in. Y'all type the teams up under that stream. Like, man, look. That's what
I'm calling for the Patriots to win this game. 27-0. If Nano get donutted, everybody that watched it, get a +2 speed upgrade on wherever you want. Simple as that. Whoever, I don't give a fuck who it is. Whoever you want, get a +2 speed upgrade. If my nigga Onk come out here and donut Nano, I think he can do it.
I got Nano winning.
I got on donut and Nano. I'm telling you right now. +2 speed upgrade on anybody that watch this game, and Nano get donutted.
It's not happening.
Nano gonna get donutted. I'm telling you right now.
Nano gonna share flavor.
Nano getting donutted, bro. He getting donutted. But if you tune in, and we can get 10 people watching this game, and you put your name on his chat. I know y'all don't like Nano. That's why I'm doing this shit. They don't even want to tune into his broadcast. Fuck Nano. Nope. Got to tune into his broadcast. The first 10 that tune into his broadcast will get a special treat from the commissioner.
First 10 that tune in and type your name up under his broadcast.
Right. This AntHits the franchise guru, man. Holla at us when we holla at y'all. Peace.